Hi everyone, welcome to With the Messenger. My name is Whitney and this will be a timeless whatever comes out message for your sign. It could be love, it could be money, it could be career, it could be about friends, family, whatever comes out, okay? Whatever I feel guided to say based on the cards. So without further ado, let's start with Aries. But I need a minute. I need a pen. All right, so let's start with Aries. Remember to like, share, subscribe, comment down below if you feel drawn to. It's the best way to support the channel, help it to keep growing. What do we have for Aries, please? 2 cards. What do we have for Aries, please? Before starting this reading, I was hearing that song. Honestly, I don't know who sings it, but it's saying I could buy myself flowers. So someone could be at a space where they're really ready to appreciate themselves and they're not looking for external validation, which is amazing. We have play, and we also have distance. I'm getting 3 of Cups energy. Some of you may feel like you're far away right now from the people who you really can let loose and enjoy yourself with. Some of you may want to take a trip to see like family or friends. Yeah, there's a need to disconnect here. Take some type of trip, or even if it's not a trip, you know, like go get out in nature, go somewhere where you used to have fun. Okay, now as far as distance goes, before I read the definition that's in the book, I kind of also feel right now for some of you all, you may feel if you're in a committed relationship, there may be physical distance between you and your person, but for some of you all, if let's say you're not that far apart, right? If you live together, or even if you're just in the same city, you may feel right now that maybe you two need to get more play, like you need to do something together, because you might feel like there's an intimacy distance between you two. Yeah, some of you, it's the best thing right now if you do try to, whatever is happening in your life, if you just try to take a step back and just go for some play. Take some time off work if you need to, okay? Try to get some time off from the kids if you need to. Some of you need to step back from whatever is happening in your life right now. It's not the time to make decisions. It's kind of like a time right now for you to just I feel just let your hair down, and if you're bald, then put some sunscreen on and get out there. Let's see what else I have for you all, Aries. Yeah, some of you have been working too hard, and there's something here about rain in both of this. So especially if you live in areas like, for example, I live in the Caribbean, and you know, as June 1st comes around, it's the hurricane season, right? So though we have beautiful sunny weather, that could change in an instant, right? So definitely want to do that. Now for some of you all, I see that you've been working hard to stack away some rainy day savings fund. You may need to tap into that, not because of and this is not me giving you advice, I'm just saying like some of you may choose to tap into that to get this play. Like you realize that it can't be just you paying bills and saving and not having too much fun. We have the 7 of Swords. I feel for some of you all, especially with this distance that came up, that you're too close to a situation and you're not really able to see the intentions of the people around you, or even if it's not like deception, but it could be more so like because you're so close to the situation, you're not thinking long term, you're not able to see the long game. You're not able to plan properly. It just may feel like there's just so much weight on you with this Eight of Pentacles. So that also may allude to why you need to take some time off to play. We have the Devil here, which is Capricorn energy, you know, your 10th house energy, workaholics, okay? Like I said, with the Four of Wands and the Ace of Cups to the bottom, I even see Three of Swords. Some of you need to take some break if you're in a relationship and go have fun with your partner, okay? Because it could be you're kind of chained to your work, all right? And then that's creating a distance between you and this person, okay? Now, for some of you all, I feel with this Devil card here with the Seven of Swords, there could be someone at your work that is not really trustworthy, or someone that you're entering some type of contract with that's not really trustworthy. Again, the advice is for you to just take some time out before making any decision, okay? What else for Aries? Get two of this. Oh, they gave me an extra one. So we have doing research, learning more, gaining insight. I feel like a lot of you have been with this Eight of Pentacles here, like you've been working a lot, you've been researching, you've been building building your craft or building your knowledge bank, but you kind of need to just take a little break, okay? We also have spiritual awoke, self-awareness, detaching from ego, cutting through illusions. Some of you with this Devil card, you may need to detach from your ego. Only in a sense with the Eight of Pentacles, if you're in a space where you're too attached to the treaty and material things and making money. I understand we live in a three-dimensional world, so those things are important, but I feel like you also have to allow yourself time for play, okay? You have to watch what you're allowing yourself to direct your days, okay? Then we also have intense emotions, falling in love head over heels. Let's see what that is about, because I did see the Four of Wands and the Ace of Cups here. I can feel like there's someone else who's feeling this way about you, but they may feel neglected by you too. Let's see, two cards on that. Queen of Pentacles, a very nurturing person, a very caring person. This person could have children, whether they're male or female. Don't get caught up on the gender of the card. Yeah, and the Sun card, this person sees you as the one here with the Sun card, because in this deck the Lovers is represented on the Sun card, okay? So this person feels like you're their perfect match. I just feel right, the Lovers, Six of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. Just watch how much you isolate from them, because they are looking to you for attention here, okay? Let's move it along. Taurus with alright, Taurus, so we're just doing whatever comes out. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, share. It's the best way to support me in the channel. What comes out? What does Taurus need to know right now? Taurus collectors, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Self-interest. Nature. I don't think I'm gonna take the literal meaning of this card. Yeah, I'm glad I looked at the bottom of the deck. Dominance. I don't think I'm gonna take the literal meaning of this card, simply because I'm hearing, like, you know that story about the scorpion and I think it's the frog or scorpion and the alligator, something to that degree, but they carried the scorpion across the water, across the pond, and when they reach over to the other side, the scorpion basically stunned them. And that's in the nature of the scorpion, you know, to do something like that. And so I feel like it's in someone's nature, whether it's you or someone else here, to do things after their own self-interest, not to look out for anybody else. And that's a way that they keep in a dominant position. So this could be anybody really that you're dealing with. Self-interest indicates that you may be looking out only for yourself, and as a result others will be impacted. On the flip side, be aware of the actions taken by those around you, as someone may try to come in and take more than their fair share. So this could be you, or this could be someone else, but let me use this thing. I'm just feeling like it's in someone's nature to do this, and it's not a good thing. So tell us more about this self-interest, please. Ace of Wands, High Priestess, the Knight of Pentacles. So some type of opportunity is coming, but I feel like someone can't help with themselves. Look at the Strength card here, how this figure is fighting with this animalistic creature. Right? People be messaging me. There is some type of opportunity coming in here, but I feel it could involve more than one person, and or some type of new beginning here. It could involve more than one person, but there's something hidden with this High Priestess energy that one person isn't aware of when it comes to the other. So let's get more on that. Tell me more about the High Priestess. Strength card again. Could this be a Leo for some of you all? It could be. But Leo is significant in your life. Oh, let me put this on vibrate. I did see Two of Pentacles right after the Strength card. So it's like the cards are repeating themselves. Give me a second. Let me just put this on silent. Silencio. Yeah, it's like the cards are repeating themselves here. This could be someone who's always been loyal to someone else, while the other person always takes more than their fair share. And I feel like a new situation is coming here where someone, it could help if they put themselves first in this instance. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. So this will bring forth some kind of painful ending for you all, but it's gonna turn things in a better direction for whoever this Empress is. So whether that's you or someone else, okay, it's you'll know how it fits for you. Okay. What else for Taurus? So at this time, some of you need to do some type of purification bath or some type of physical detox. I would also say with this written negativity, if there's anything that you have that someone gave you who, you know, caused you some type of pain, but you were holding on to, it's time to let go of that. Like, even if it's just like text messages, emails, get go of that. And we also have a hidden lover. Someone who is in some type of situationship, or there's some type of side piece. Well, what's the significance of this? The Five of Swords. Someone won't be playing fair. I feel like someone, if you are dating someone and oh my goodness, sorry, I just got a message. Give me a second. I'm gonna have to join this video. 1 second, I have to out this. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Whatever Comes Out forecast. Like I said, I had to stop this video, and honestly, I'm starting it back on another day, but I found back your cards and where I am for Taurus, so my rising. And so I was saying that there could be someone, like if there's someone that you have at a side and you are in a relationship where they won't be playing fair because they're about to let your deception be shown. Okay, some of you may have left someone that you had a sneaky type of relationship with, trying to settle down, and this person is gonna try to block you from moving forward. Okay, all right, that wanted to come out. So strength card there, yeah. And then we have the dominance card. So you have someone that is trying to dominate you in a situation. It could be a romantic love type situation. Okay, all right, moving on to Gemini. Gemini, let's see what comes out for you all. For Gemini, placements, please, Holy Spirit. Clear, concise, and accurate messages. Gemini placements. Gemini placements, please. And I doubt that I'm going to all signs, because in an hour's time I'm gonna have to leave for my son, so it depends on how far I reach. Geminis, please. We have upheaval and fear. I'm getting Tower energy, and I'm recording this on the 15th as we're drawing very nearer to that Sun-Uranus conjunction that would happen in your 12th house, Gemini. And so I feel like there's some type of ending, some type of perceived loss, some type of truth that's gonna come up to the surface. With this cashing at the bottom though, it could be that some of you all were allowing yourself to stay put in situations where yeah, let me use this one, where you know, like, it's time for something to end. Okay, and fear was what, perceived fear was what kept you there. So even if you didn't really want to be there, I'm smelling gasoline. Someone may like the fire for this situation. Upheaval is a reminder that things can change on a whim through no fault of your own. Are you prepared for change? Are you able to regain your composure and fly off to a better, more stable position? From being laid off to being forced to move to a new home, change can appear sudden, sometimes cruel, but not always. Sometimes change can bring a fortunate situation or move us into a position to receive a greater opportunity, right? So I'm not saying that it's going to be bad, but let's see what comes up for you all. What is this upheaval about and this fear? I just feel like because you allowed yourself to become comfort, Spirit is creating this shake-up on your behalf to get you to move. Geminis, please. Some of you could be physical move, especially if your floating IC is in your 3rd house, because Mars is in Leo, so that could be letting go of an old community. Yeah, you're holding on to something tightly. 4 of Pentacles here. Something, someone, an idea. 3 of Cups. The King of Swords. Eight of Cups. Come on, y'all have to leave somewhere. Like, it's very plain. The Devil. Ace of Wands. King of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. What is going on? I feel like this is something or someone that you once celebrated or held in high regards, that you were happy about, that you, I feel like you got that win, whatever, in whatever way, and you kind of just really held it close to your chest, right? But it's not allowing for growth to happen for you. So tell me more about this 3 of Pentacles and this King of Swords. It could be a friend that you kept around that you would need to let go of, a family member. 2 of Cups, Judgment, and 4 of Swords with the 10 of Swords also wanted to show. I'm not going to keep them, but I feel like Spirit is saying, I'm pulling you out of this against your own judgment, because you don't know no better, or you do, your higher self do, but you're not following it. So 10 of Swords again, Very painful ending. But you're gonna heal from it. This is protection. This is rejection is protection here. Tell me more, Geminis. What is this Three of Cups about? So it could be work, Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups. I feel like a person. It's a person that's being cut out of your life here somehow. I get the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Lovers here also with the Six of Cups. Ooh, let me get one more. If it's that, confirm it, right? If it's that, confirm it. Give me one more on this Three of Pentacles. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune. For some of you all, the upheaval is happening to someone else. Like this is like, because you know, not third party, but cross watchers are welcome, right? But it's kind of given the Three of Cups with the Three of Pentacles. I was kind of feeling like for some of you all that there was a reconciliation or working on something that will happen. And I feel whoever that party is with this Queen of Wands energy that was creating some type of blockage, they're getting moved out of the way, because see, the Wheel of Fortune is turning things now around. For some of you, this could be just, you know, the Wheel of Fortune comes in and moves you forward from anywhere where you were stuck. One more on the Two of Cups. Yeah, the Ace of Cups. So things are changing in love, and this brings right back to the Three of Cups. We have the Sun card, happiest card in the deck. So this is good. You know, whatever ends, whoever leaves, it's because it's to allow for your fortune to turn for the better. Okay? Yeah, I know this is what this card is. To the bottom of the deck, Bond. Which is kind of like that Two of Cups energy, right? All right, King of Swords. What is King of Swords here? Three of Swords. Well, one more. And the Seven of Swords. That brings the Ten of Swords right back. I'm telling some of you all, this is you being forced to see the truth, accept the truth of a situation, and drop the dead weight of whoever that person is, because there's better that's coming in for you, okay? There's better. Hello, Ten of Cups. There's better, but Spirit, Judgment, Ten of Swords, Three of Swords, Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords energy. Spirit had to ordain this. For some of you all, it could not be you. It could be that it's this King of Swords energy that's going to have to go through some type of deception and pain to put them, you know, to shake them up and have them make the right decision, right? And that decision may be to come your way. What else do we have for Geminis, please? Yeah, someone's having a sudden realization here. A light bulb moment. It could be you, could be another. One more, please, for Geminis. Okay, so we have going against expectations, define the norms. I feel like that's what you have to do, because you've been playing it safe. If this is work for some of you all, you've been playing it too safe. So you're gonna have to go against what is expected of you, okay? Let's move on to Cancer. All right, Cancer. Sun, Moon, and Rising, whatever comes out. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, whatever comes out. Direction. Your path is becoming clearer. And waterproof. Ooh. Luck is about to rain down on you, but, and there's a but, okay? What's this? Not that. Curiosity, okay. But the issue with this waterproof card that came beside it is that you're going to have to put up boundaries, or else people will definitely deter you from where you're supposed to go next. Give me more for Cancer, Sun, and Rising. And for some of you all, you're the light for others. Like, you could have people who will be following you? Cancers, please. What do they need to know? 5 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, 6, money. And I was gonna say, you know, I was thinking Mars energy, because Mars moved into, because the sun is the ruler of Leo, and then I was just looking at the sun rays here, right? And Mars is in your 2nd house, so you gotta follow the money, honey. Right? And I feel like that this is what is gonna happen for you, and this is why the boundaries is needed, because you look, it's about to come on you here, right? Like really come down, rain down on you, right? You see these fishes raining? Some of you could be dreaming about fish. Okay, there is an opportunity with this Knight of Pentacles where you will go from barely having it to having it to give, to lend, but that doesn't mean that you should. Okay, you should. And I feel with this 8 of Swords here, there are people around you who may put you in that space where you feel like you should have to give to them, but this is where your boundaries need to become really, yeah, you need to practice good discernment here with this Judgment card. One more on the Knight of Pentacles. What is this opportunity? People are gonna play on your conscience. 5 of Cups, want to make you feel guilt and whatnot. Okay, and I also feel, though, only because we have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords, some of you may need to go back to an opportunity. Give me one more. Like, don't listen to your ego here, right? Wheel of Fortune, like things are gonna be different this time. Another night, so this could be in love, this could be in money. I really feel it's more so money, though, but I feel like you're gonna be able to get what it is that you're worth. What else for Cancers, please? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. What else do we have for them? Okay, so I'll put these together. We have warning signs: take the heat, risky situation, honeymooning, feeling the feels, talking often. Okay, there might be someone that you're not realizing how codependent they are. One more card for Cancers. You love bomb and showered with affection for personal gain. So it could be, for some of you all, it doesn't have to be romantic love. It could just be someone who they're pretending like they really care about you here, but you know, it's to get whatever goodness this is that is coming your way, because there is something that for some time it's been stalling, but it's on the way now for you. Okay, let's move on to Leos. Leo, whatever comes out for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What I need to know at this time. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Illusion. Give you an extra one. Mischief, yeah. And observation, right. Okay, what I was looking at in this card, there's a key right under this mirror, but this pro is just squawking back at itself, not really realizing something, right? I feel like there is someone who is stirring up mischief and creating distractions for you. If you take a step back and you observe the situation, you're going to be able to see more clearly. And I feel like it's someone else just because the spider is here. And for me, a spider in a card, it represents some form of betrayal. We do have the isolation card here and observation, so you may need to take a step back, Leo, because this key that you're missing, I feel like there's a portal that's open for you somehow. What else for Leo? But it's like someone is trying to get you trapped in their web here. Chariot. Fool card, right. Those are two new beginnings for you here with the Chariot and the Fool, but you're looking back when you should be focused on moving forward. Two of Pentacles came right back out. I saw that. No, I saw the Two of Wands earlier. So someone is trying to throw you off your game a bit here. I feel some of you all could be weighing the pros and cons of making a decision about something tangible, but there's something that you're not really sensing about the opportunity. Tell me more. And this just came in, and it's not for everybody, but you know, if you had troubles with the law before, you might not want to risk it right now. Okay, like risk doing something wrong that you know you shouldn't. You don't want that third strike. Emperor, King of Wands, come on, and the Five of Cups. These are two boss energies. The Emperor is normally the one riding the chariot. For some of you all, this could be romantic love. Maybe you already messed up with your partner more than once. And then someone is trying to pull a little love spell trick over your eyes there. Or just manipulate, you know, your physical energies somehow, causing you to think maybe you should risk it. I wouldn't risk it if I were you. Okay? You're going to end up alone with this isolation card. But with Emperor and King of Wands, I feel like this is a perfect time for you to get in that space of deciding exactly what it is that you want. And, you know, what's the best path for you to take to get there. I wouldn't focus so much on whatever didn't work. That could be someone else in your life creating that mischief, like reminding you of past failures. Don't pay them no mind. Give me one more on the Five of Cups. Or it could be your own mind playing tricks on you, right? It doesn't literally have to be someone else. Fool again. There's a new beginning that's coming in for you. But with the Devil card here, that mischief card as well, you're really, with the Strength card here, you're really going to have to tap into your power. Whether it's the illusion your mind creates or what someone else has done, okay? Know that it's nothing but a nuisance. So take that leap of faith. Moving along to Virgo. All right, Virgos. Whatever comes out, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Whatever comes out, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Whatever comes out, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Fair and community. We also have insight here and influence. Okay, immediately what I'm getting from this is allowing yourself to like remain in your hometown for some of you all, or remaining in that little job that you started after you left college. Not really allowing yourself to branch out. Yes, you've created roots there, but you know, I feel like there's still more that you could reach to, higher heights that you could ascend to. Tell me more, please. And there could be someone that will give you insight on this. Maybe there's someone to look to who was once a part of your community, who went away, or once a part of your job that grew from it somehow. What else for Virgos? 8 of Wands. Yeah, you need to talk to someone. Some of you, before I move forward, this could be a move. You need to move away from your community. Page of Wands. This is communication of some sort. I feel like some of you are gonna, if it's not downloads, like spiritual downloads, like you're gonna actually receive information on how to move from somewhere where you placed roots. But yeah, Judgment card, you're gonna want to be the one to have to make a decision, right? Page of Pentacles, there is an opportunity that is coming towards you, but you're stuck. Hang on, you're confused. 7 of Cups, you don't know what to do. What else? Tell me more about this 8 of Wands for Virgo. The Ace of Cups. 5 of Swords wanted to show. So it could be that you don't want to step on anyone's toe. Page of Wands. The Devil. You could have been hearing rumors in your community, or there could just be like one person in your community or job who, you know, like they like to play devil's advocate in a situation, but all they're doing is kind of creating blocks for you by creating illusions, or just maybe trying to put you down somehow, make you feel ashamed somehow. Tell me more about Judgment. Five of Swords came right back. Yeah, I feel like you shouldn't get into an ego war with this person. Like, okay, you know, if you're fearful that, oh, maybe it will fail, whatever it is, whether it be romantic love, a job, a move, whatever, even if it's your family, right, with the community, like your family, someone in your family is kind of like putting you down somehow about a situation, right? It could be family. Queen of Swords, Eight of Wands, Empress, the Ten of Pentacles, sorry. Could be someone in family. Please don't play that person no mind. They're kind of just mad that you could reach farther than them, okay? I feel for some of you, a mother figure will be significant at this time, Virgo. Give me one more on the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Wands. I feel like even if it's someone like on the other side, I feel like they're gonna be a woman is gonna be very supportive through this ordeal. We have the Seven of Wands, sorry, the Seven of Swords with the Ace of Wands here and the King of Pentacles. Could be a father figure, could be, or a masculine energy, a brother or something that is getting in this energy. But with this Seven of Swords, I feel like this person will kind of give you that insight into that plan that you need. I'm not feeling this Seven of Swords is inherently bad, right? They're gonna give you that push. You're gonna try to like give you tricks, trades, how to take that leap of faith. Okay, again, I don't really trust it. Maybe it's a masculine, maybe, but I don't know. I'm kind of getting like it's the masculine energy of whoever this is that will try to discourage you. Sorry, I have to get these for you. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Yep, red flag, warnings, take heed. I don't feel it's a risky situation. I feel like there's someone around you who is a red flag. Right, digging for dirt, snooping. Yeah, I just feel like there's someone around you who just doesn't want to see you win. Puzzled, confused, perplexed, conflicted. And it's someone else that is causing that confliction within you, okay? Moving along. Libra. What do we have for Libras, please? Whatever comes out, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Growth. Well, that's nice to see. And trickery. Don't let someone trick you out your spot, trick you out the luck that is coming out your way, trick you out the progress that you've made, to turn things around in your life. Even if it's yourself, you know, it's your ego. What else do we have for Libras, please? Ace of Swords, the Queen of Cups. You need to learn to trust your intuition, because if you've grown as a person, you know, your intuition will be very low because you would have learned some lessons, and then, you know, the difference between knowledge and wisdom is that you actually apply the knowledge. That makes it wisdom. Ace of Cups. You have two aces. So this could be about beginnings in love, beginnings in emotional intelligence. Intelligence, Ace of Swords, emotion, Ace of Cups. I see the Three of Wands here, but I see the Seven of Swords right after it. So it's like something is coming in. But a test with the Seven of Swords is also there. Let's get more. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. The Nine of Wands. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups again with the Hermit. So a Virgo could be significant, doesn't have to be. But this could be a mother figure or a mother wound. Maybe one that you kind of hide with this Nine of Wands energy here. Or just one that you've learned a lot from with that growth card. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups. Or you're going to be learning a lot from it, you know. King of Cups. Yeah, this is in love. And it's to allow yourself. Look, we have the Three of Wands here, yeah? We got the Emperor with his foot on the Devil. The Test. Three of Wands, and then the Ten of Cups, and then there goes the Devil, right? King of Wands. So I feel like for some of you all, it's that test to go back to that old way of being, whether you're male or female in gender, because you're very close to having emotional fulfillment in love. You've grown a lot, but there's definitely a test that's gonna come. Libra. What else for Libra? Receipts, guilty as charged, exposed. I'm telling you, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, some of you, you know, you're going through a bit of financial struggle here. You could be saving up. You could be needing to budget. One more. And some of you could be having a heart-to-heart conversation. Well, we saw the King and Queen of Cups, so I won't be surprised if you do. Moving on to Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is whatever comes out for you all. What are the energies at this time? What you need to know. Whoop, okay. So that obviously wanted to come out. Curiosity. You're going into unknown territory. What else for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please? Balance. I haven't gotten this before, so let me just take a look at the book. An open door is an open invitation for this brave crew. Now is an excellent time to consider what treasures you will find when you are brave enough to explore. Yeah, I feel like you're going into unknown territory. When you start asking questions, a path will unfold. When curiosity appears, you'll be better served by putting aside your emotions and thinking like a researcher. So that's probably why the balance is here, right? Because it could be in a situation where your emotions could get the better of you and you kind of just have to be level-headed through it. Okay, tell me more about this curiosity. What path is opening up for Scorpios? Or what path can they enter? What doorway can they enter? We have the Six of Swords. This kind of makes me feel like it's a door that you went through once before and you left, but it's open. You can come in and out anytime, right? This is very much there will be different situations. So this is just situation one, because there's a Six of Swords. I'm feeling like with the ego, if you put the pride aside, the Five of Swords that comes before the Six of Swords, then you know things can go in a better direction here. Your card, Scorpio, the Dead card. So your energy, so there's some type of transformation that you will have to go through. An ego dead. That's why the balance is there, because it will, you know, you will feel a lot to go through this transformation, to maybe revisit something. Let me see, give me one more. And for some of you all, it could be just because you have to leave something and go somewhere new, and you know that's a major change. No, it's not. Five of Swords. That's what I'm talking about. Did I not say the Six of Swords come before the Five of Swords? Sorry, I got a little bit excited there. I'm just saying. My hunches are normally right. My intuition. She's that girl. She really is that girl. Eight of Swords, Ace of Swords. This is a truth. Yeah, reconciliation, Three of Cups. This is like something that you've been having to face for some time, but you just don't want to face it. The door is open, though. It's just for you to put down this ego, you to take off this mask. I feel like I even need to clarify. And this is why growth is at the bottom of the deck, because you need to grow. You need to evolve with this. You're a Scorpio energy. This isn't new to you. It's just that you're fixed sign still. You don't always want to do it. You're a fixed emotional sign at that. So your emotions tend to, you know, I want revenge. Tell me more about the Six of Swords. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. I want revenge. I'm standing on business. This is my boundaries with. I'm not going to navigate this. I know what I went through. And I hear you. I hear you. But what is that card saying to you? Hermit, you got to grow. You can't stay in this energy hiding out away. You cannot. Okay? But wait. You don't know what they did with this Five of Swords energy. You don't know why I had to fight. Well, why didn't you? Okay, there's too much card that wanted to come out. The Four of Cups wanted to show, but I'm going to come back. Cut straight to the Five of Swords. What's this energy of the Five of Swords? Justice. There goes the balance. Libra energy. So this is something deep in the depths of your subconscious. You're kind of fixed on what you want and how you want something. But judgment. Boop, 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 boop. That's me blowing my little horn. Judgment's being called on the situation. Seven of Wands again, but you're kind of guarded. And I saw the Seven of Wands here too. You're kind of guarded here. Okay? You definitely want to feed that ego underhand. You're going to appear like you want to do the right thing, but you need to feed that ego too. King of Pentacles. I see the Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. So this could have to do with a business opportunity. This could have to do with a romantic love situation. This could have to do with some type of financial opportunity. Even if it's just like a father figure that you go to for money, you know. Give me more on this. Things are changing. Right, you see? The Nine of Wands. You don't want to swallow that shame or that pride, but that's a blockage with the Two of Swords there. That's a blockage. That's keeping you stuck in old cycles. Okay, what else for Scorpios? What else do you want to tell them, Spirit? Six of Wands. You allow yourself, right, Ace of Cups. You allow yourself to kind of like swallow that up. Then you could move forward in the situation of a victor. Queen of Swords and the Six of Swords. You need to ask yourself, if it's really worth being, you know, stuck like this. Tell me more from Scorpios. Frenemy, hidden intentions. So you could be dealing with someone around you that has two-faced. It doesn't have to be the same situation, but you could just have someone around you with hidden intentions at this time. Ghost, disappearing at card is no closure. I feel like this door that's still open is someone that you, or something that you really didn't have closure with, that you maybe have left abruptly through the door. One more on Ghost. You know, it could be you or another at this time who is trying to see if the door is still open. One more for Scorpio. For this detective. Because there is something here that still haunts. Yeah. Missing someone, regression, revisiting the past. And again, it doesn't have to be in love. It could be whatever, okay? I feel this is separate energy, so just so you know. Sagittarius. Alright, Sagittarius. So we're going to check for you all, you know, whatever comes out. See. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, whatever comes out. Make sure to check your Sun, Moon, and Rising. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment down below. It's the best way to support me on the channel. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do you need to know? Sacred space. There's a connection to spirit that you all really need to have at this time, because temptation is out and about. Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius so far has this growth card showing up in different spaces, but it just seems like there is a need to look at how far you've come. Okay, with this sacred space and this mischief, I feel like when the world is out there, you know, people provoking you in different ways, Sag, you have to have some comfort, even if that sacred space is within yourself. You, or, you know, if it was someone else, whatever it is, you need to know how to come back home. And by come back home, I mean coming back to yourself. I'm hearing a song from Chennai called Oblivion. You might want to listen to it. The World card. Yeah, I just feel like the world is it's like the weight of the world is getting on your shoulder right now, and you need to find some type of meditative space on how to come back to yourself, because it's like even when you're home alone in your bed, you're not sleeping. I feel like some of you all at this time, you're not sleeping properly. Yeah, the Five of Swords. They're just people that are trying you, to be quite frank. There are people that are trying you, and it's getting in your head. But there's a lesson to learn from this. You can grow from this, okay? Whether that be with family, that you're able to create that sacred space, that home, or just having that emotional fulfillment that, you know, you feel safe in your emotions so much that the outside world can't really, you know, rock your boat too much. Some of you, it could be with family that you're having some type of ending or some type of frustrations with. What do you have for Sagittarius, please? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's this World card about? Some of you could be chasing your own tail in a situation with someone, and with this Mischief card, let me read that to you. I feel like with this Mischief card, it could be just someone just trying you to try you sake. They're not happy with themselves, so they're just projecting. What number is this? 31. It appears that okay, go back. If it has a tail, a crow will feel compelled to pull it. It appears that some may be doing this to distract the animal, but other times it is just purely to get a rise out of the creature. Mischief indicates annoyance, nothing detrimental, just a situation that causes a bit of short-lived grief. You may be the target of someone's delinquency or bad behavior. This card may also indicate that you need to add some innocent mischief. No, I don't feel it's that part. I feel like someone is just trying to get a rise out of you, okay? Two of Pentacles. It could be someone at work. It could be about money. It could be someone trying to throw you off your game too, like just create instability, right? And again, with the Four of Swords, you need to take a step back and be in. You see how this look meditative? This look like a sacred protective space. You need to do that. Again, for some of you all, it may take it being like someone else is your sacred space, or you creating that sense of what's the word? Divinity? I don't think divinity is the word. It's something. But it's just, it's like it's sacred then between you two. Give me more on the Nine of Swords, please. The Knight of Wands. Don't react impulsively. Right, the Two of Swords again. Don't react impulsively, because that's going to put blockages on your money. That's going to put blockages on opportunities for you. That's going to put blockages on your stability. Okay? Tell me more about this Five of Swords. Don't react. You have the two most impulsive knights here. Do not react. Balance is going to come into this situation soon enough. Just don't react. In the meantime, just find what brings you that zen. I'm hearing that song from Big Sean, ZTFO. So if it's like family members coming around your house with like, you know, negative energy, you want to tell them, yeah, you can't really come to my house anymore. Create your safe space. What else for Sagittarius? We got fed up over it, not having it, frustrated. We also have love bombing. Let me get one more on this love bombing though, because it could be that that's what some of you are fed up with. Like you're fed up of someone lying. Yeah, peace out, thank you, next, leaving and not caring. Right, some of you, you're tired of someone doing that fake thing. Like, you know, and this is going to be a very wild, different example, but you know, it could apply to an area of life really. It's not just romantic love with love bombing. My mom does that, where she's not really there for your emotional needs or whatever have you, but when she needs to get that emotional high, that emotional fix, then she does that love bombing thing, especially if she's in front of other people and kind of want to put on a show. Then I get really irritated because it's like, it's so fake, you know what I mean? But anywho, moving on to Capricorns. Capricorn, hopefully I get to Aquarius. What do we have for Capricorn? What do they need to know? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is whatever comes out. Ooh, abundance. It's time to find your abundance. But then there's grief and a battle. Are you fighting some form of ending? Are you not allowing yourself to grieve an ending? This could be two completely unrelated messages, but maybe it could still be related. I don't normally channel that, but so when I do, it's profound. But it could be a situation of a family member passing and leaving you something. God forbid that, right? But I'm just saying, like, that is a possibility. You do have Mars transiting your 8th house of inheritances at the moment, okay? So that could be a possibility for some of you all. That's the way that you get some type of, we have the Devil, our energy here. That is your card. Yeah, for some of you all, it could be an older family member that passed. Okay, just for some. Now for some of you all, I feel like, you know, abundance is your birthright, but there is something that you're not grieving that creates some type of internal battle within you that you're very stuck to. Is heavy. It weighs you down here. And your refusal to acknowledge it doesn't make it go away. It just makes you fight within, you know, not doing what it is that you know it is that you need to do. I don't feel this battle is with anybody else. I feel this battle is internal. And there, look at those crows on the line. There are other people who are, yeah, observation. Observing you go through this battle. But it's because you're not really facing this grief. Right, hang on. This is you and you alone. And when you face it, that therein comes the victory with the 6 of Wands. But there's an acknowledgement that has to happen first, Capricorns. Let's get you some more cards. Let's talk more about this Devil energy. I mean, for each of you, it could be different, but with this child under this table while those adults play a game, I feel like there's something repressed about your inner child. That's where the grief lies. You're not healing something in relation to your inner child. Tell me more about the Devil. The World card. And Temperance. Whoa. 3 major arcana. You mostly have major arcana right now, so this is otherworldly. This is like the opposites, the Temperance and the Devil. The Devil being more connected to the 3D, the Temperance card being more connected to the higher self, and this is kind of where your confliction is. This is where your battle is. Foot tied to one, hand tied to the other. Okay. Give me one more though on the World card itself, because this is telling me there's a cycle that needs to close or that has already ended, but with the Temperance card you haven't really tended to it. Empress, it could another major arcana. Damn, It could have to do with a mother figure or just like feminine energies. The mother wound, basically. Yeah, mother wound. A feminine wound that some of you all have. Tell me more about the Ten of Pentacles. There's a battle. Five of Wands. That's the battle. Okay, Five of Swords too. Damn. It could be conflict that will happen within a family if a family member passes away and, you know, leaves money but doesn't really define, doesn't have a will, doesn't say who's for what. That could create a battle for some of you all within your family. But I see the Six of Wands here twice. So there is this energy of something needs to be recognized, something needs to be acknowledged within a family situation. Tell me more. Three of Wands. I feel like the abundance won't really flow until that happens because it's coming in, but yeah, Strength card and the Page of Swords. This tells me like there has to be one person bold enough to step up and speak. What's the Hanged doing here? The Four of Pentacles. It could be about money, yo. Someone hiding money, someone protecting money, someone choosing not to rock the boat to protect, you know, whatever inheritance or money that was promised to them. But there goes the conflict. One hand tied one foot tied the other. Okay, again, it could be a mother wound or it could just be with like a feminine energy where this conflict lies, and the conflict could be about money. Let's get you these before we move on. Capricorn, Sun and Rise. Financially incapable. I'm telling you, money is part of this battle for some of you all. Some of you all may have some default on payments that may come up. I feel like if something is for you, you're going to be able to keep it. So if something has to leave, then you're not supposed to keep it. Right, exactly, because there is some type of lucky break, a turning point that will come for you. There is someone around you with hidden intentions too. I won't say it's like it has to be a friend, it could be a family member, but just watch your back. Let me see if I could do Aquarius before I go. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This will be your whatever comes out message. .444 is on my time. So there's something about stability, protection. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please. I think it was Leo that got waterproof, or Virgo. If you have those placements, do check out their reading, communication. Okay, something's gonna come in, or there's a talk that's gonna be had. It's gonna be a little bit heavy. We also have ghosts, so it's gonna be in relation to something from your past. Okay, but I feel like these are things that you need answers to. So, or you could get answers to so that they don't keep haunting you. So speak up. Like you can speak up. You will get the answers. I just feel like you have to be prepared also for whatever it is that you hear. Now, unfortunately, because there's a graveyard here, and if you have Capricorn placements, this may also resonate for you somehow. South Node is transiting your 8th house. There could be a family member that passes. I'm looking at the flowers. I'm thinking about flowers on a grave. I'm thinking about communication coming in, about someone passing, and then there's a graveyard here. So just take it how it fits, okay? That won't be for every single person. What else? Aquarius. Yeah, there's communication coming in about something. Be a masculine or older masculine energy in your family. Doesn't have to be that though, But there is communication coming to you all about something. Six of Pentacles. Something you're receiving. Maybe something that you asked for in the past, you're receiving it now. Or you're being told to speak up and ask for something because you're gonna get it. Yeah. Ooh, King of Big Daddy. Big Daddy. Okay, the person could be a Capricorn that you want to ask this question of, or just go and read Capricorn's message, right? Because they had a message about fights coming up around money as it relates to a family situation. Okay, so I'm just feeling like you could ask for what you want, or for some of you, you may get communication about great grandpa Joe, great uncle from your left, somebody's side who passes away and left you something. Okay, that's not for everybody, but I'm feeling for most of you though, the message is, if there's something that you want, ask for it. You're going to get it. It's there. What is this 8 of Wands? The World card. For so, my God, I'm just getting Devil again. Capricorn energy. I'm just getting late Taurus. Ugh, shake that energy off. Okay, for some of you all, this is something that is haunting you with ghost energy there that you haven't really healed from. Okay, it's like the thing ended, but it didn't really end for you. All right, and you may even get more information with this 8 of Wands that kind of, for some of you all, throws you off balance a bit. Now for the rest of you, I'm telling you, Knight of Pentacles, Tower card is a shocking way that money is coming into some of you all here. Tell me more about the 6 of Pentacles. 10 of Swords, one more. The Queen of Wands. You're gonna find out, right? Look at Capricorn's reading. 10 of Pentacles here. You're gonna find out how a mother figure may have betrayed you when it comes to some money, for you having something. This doesn't have to be like your own parents. This could be maybe like if you had a spouse who already passed away. Okay, maybe they kept something from you that they left for you somehow. They hid something. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. Excuse me, 2 of Wands and Justice. Well, justice is coming in on this situation. So some of you may go to court about the situation. If funds get, you know, it seems like, okay, there's no resolution here on how to move this forward. And then don't worry, Aquarius, because the Star card is here. The Justice is in your favor. One more. Page of Cups. Some of you all, someone may apologize to you here. If this is a romantic love situation, someone is coming back around, especially like maybe you went through some type of this divorce with this person and there was some like settlements around money or something like that. I feel like there was somebody with this Queen of Wands meddling in the situation that made the ending more painful than it had to. And then here comes your Justice. Or even if this is a work situation where there was like a jealous person at work who tried to create some type of issue for you, because I do see the Three of Pentacles here. Chain, codependency, unhealthy attachment. Some of you, it's unhealthy attachment is something that has long past gone, but you know, it's tied to you somehow. Some of you have caught cheating, betrayal. I do feel there's some betrayal that will be exposed here. It doesn't have to be with cheating, but it could be someone who kept something from you. Okay, don't do that. Numbing, self-medication, addictions, irrational behavior. Talk to someone, don't do that. All right, until next time, be blessed.